Hey, this is a simple guide to quitting porn and masturbation. I have made it so far in this journey with a streak of 2 years, which is approximately 700 days, no fap, no porn, no masturbation. And I'm going to give you some tips that I used to get to that day. But first, I want to start off with a story of how first I actually became uh, a serial wanker back then. But obviously now I've changed and I came to help you guys. So when I was in school back in primary, there was this guy. Um, he basically was telling everyone that he was watching porn. And I was like, I heard of this before. I saw it on YouTube, but he's then I got curious and I was like, as soon as I went home, I decided to search it up for the first time, opened the website, and the first thing I saw was that anal was trending on the site, and I was like, "Whoa, what is this?" And I was wearing my glasses and shit, and it was kind of awkward because someone else was in the room with me, and they might have seen the reflection. Anyway, I turned it off, and I was like, "That's done now." But when I was 12, that's when I think my puberty started. So I was having constant erections. And this one time I was studying like for like, I think it was literally the beginning of grade 7. I was studying for this test. So then I happened to get an erection and I was like, damn, what is this? Then I heard one of my friends back at school, he said, oh, this is how you have to. Okay, this is kind of a weird thing to say, but I'd rather not get into it. But you can guess what he said. He said you have to do this thing to get the. He was basically giving you a tutorial how to goon. Then I was like, let me try this, and then I did it, and then I saw this liquid, and I was like, what is this? Yo, this is new. And then the first time you ever do it, that is literally the it's like you never ever get that high again. Yeah, it's only a first time thing, the first time you ever goon. So then I was like, damn, this is a new experience for me, and I felt really good. But then I was like, later in the day, at the night, I did it again, but this time I opened porn, and I was like, and then that day I slept late, woke up for school, and then everything went downhill from there. So every time I were to go to school, I would feel paranoid. I would feel like an insect. Every time I would step into school, everyone is talking, everyone is socializing, but me, nah, I felt lousy. I felt like disgusting every time. And it was a really interesting time for me because I never felt like this before. I would always be quite looking forward to the next session when I get home until I turned 14 and I discovered NoFap and I learned these few methods that that made me understand how to actually quit. So anyway, here's the first step. The first thing you need to do is view yourself in a different way. If you as a addict will always have a low self-esteem, and the way to um, the first step how to quit is view yourself as the guy not who's trying to quit, but the guy who has not even doing it to begin with. He's not even doing it in the first place. This will trick your mind on how um, on getting higher streaks of days that you never do it. So the person, let me give you a hypothetical. If there's two people, both of them are trying to quit alcohol. So the other guy, no. The other guy quits alcohol. He doesn't drink, and the other guy is trying to stop drinking. So the guy is trying to stop drinking, but he still goes to the club. He's always going to get hyped up by his friends. He's always going to always relapse after maybe one day. But the guy who doesn't drink, he says, I don't drink. He's not going to get harassed. He got it in his mind that he's not going to drink. Same applies to this problem, gooning. View yourself as the person who doesn't do it instead of the person who's trying to stop doing it. Step number two, don't count the days. Counting the days is literally similar to my first point. Like you're trying to stop, or you're trying to stop it rather than not doing it at all. Not counting the days is not keeping your mind focused on this, because your mind will constantly be thinking about this masturbation. So the more you stop thinking about it, the more you will you won't do it. Next thing is to set small goals. So if I understand, you said don't count the days, but let's say you get to day five and and then you fail. That doesn't mean you lost. It just means that you made more progress than last time. So um, you made it 3 days. That's progress. Try and make it four next time. Try and up the day. Try and up the days. I made it to day one. That's cool. Perfect. Don't negative self talk yourself into thinking that I'm a failure because I failed. Don't try and attack the final boss first instead of beating the smaller minor bosses. Rather, you move slowly and set small goals. Try and go one day extra, 2 days. Maybe if you're a beast, you can do 10 days extra, and you will see progress. Then eventually you reach day 100 and you realize this shit is easy, and then you just stop for good. Step number four, always stay busy. Keep your mind off this topic of no fap. You're the guy who doesn't do it, not the guy who's trying to stop. Instead of I mean, after you stop, you'll have so much free time that you have to fill in those blanks, so you don't have any time to get bored, which will lead to you making a stupid decision of gooning. So go to the gym, try and start a business. Maybe um, you can, you see, like, you can't quit all the bad habits at once. It takes, if you try and tackle the big boss, then you most likely will fail until you've beat the minor bosses. So try and quit one thing at a time. You're focusing on nofap now, quit that, and then you can, I guess, you can quit video games, etc. But right now, you can occupy yourself with video games instead of porn. I'm not recommending video games, but I recommend better topics like studying, exercise, business, reading, meditation, which will keep you occupied and never give you any margin to fail. Next step is to start a day with a morning routine. So when you start your day with a morning routine, then the reason why I'm telling you this is testosterone is highest in the morning. So that's the time you usually relapse, in the morning. If you wake up feeling like if you wake up feeling you feeling like you're like a brick, you feel your brick, it's hard as a rock, and you really want to go, you're really thinking about this one video that you saw, you're thinking about this hot girl, or I really want to, you know. So if you start a day off with a morning routine, it will literally make no time for that, make no margin for you to do that. You're already occupied with something. Excuse me. So your morning routine should look like this: wake up, drink 2 glasses of water. Wait, so excuse me. Brush your teeth, wash your face, pray, take a shower, go for a morning run, do some push ups, maybe record a YouTube video like I am right now, and keep yourself occupied in the morning. Do your skincare routine, etc. That won't, um, that will not leave any room for you to do anything else besides your morning routine. You won't have any time to do the bad thing that I mentioned in this video. Step number 6 is the one of the biggest steps in advancing that I used. This is the main step that I used to stop. Back in the day, I used to have a massive crush on this person. So I really wanted that. I really wanted to accomplish. I really wanted to get that person. So I knew that I told myself that if I stop, if I stop gooning, then I will get this person. I didn't end up getting that person, but it really helped me stop. So use the next step is use. Wait 1 second. If you have a crush or a girlfriend, use that as motivation to stop. Say, if I really want this person in my life, I will stop this. I will sacrifice this bad habit to get this reward. I may have not have got that person, but you can. If you lock in, if you stop this habit, you, I guarantee you will get that person, or stand a higher chance. Your chances of getting her or him would be would go up from 10% to 80% if you stop doing this. You can finally experience teenage love, adult love, whatever. Use your crush as your motivation to stop. This also brings me to the next step: cold approach. So you stopped, you're stopping, but you still feel like your testosterone needs to be catered for. That's where cold approach comes. You can get a girlfriend through cold approach and use her as your replacement for watching porn and doing masturbation. You can smash her instead. You understand? You understand that this takes time. This is the next step. It takes time to quit. It's not gonna take you, unless you're like you're a madman. It will take you. I mean, if unless you're a madman, it will take you like you quit instantly. That doesn't really happen. It takes time to quit. It's gonna take you like I'm gonna be very honest with you. It can take you like a couple months if you're doing exactly what I told you to do. Staying consistent in stopping, never giving up. You get these thoughts. I used to get these thoughts: is what is the point of quitting? And then um why should I quit? But realistically, you know the answer. You wanted to go on this journey to quit. So that is your answer. Okay, it will take time. For me, it took me years. But and just a few years ago, it took me like weeks to quit once I started implementing these tips. So you may have heard of the term that fighters usually retain their semen before a fight during training camp because It'll give them power. It'll give them strength. I saw this one video on TikTok. This guy was sitting on his stool and it was captioned, "You goon before your fight and you can't feel your legs." The power comes from your legs. You know that 30% of your power of your punches. This applies to you in real life. Your productivity in school, your business, your gym, all the energy will be sapped away if you goon regularly. If you want more power, if you want more gains, if you want more testosterone, stop. Do what I told you to do in this video, and you will get the power. This power. I'm just, I'm just playing, but no, I'm not playing about that actually. Now, the last step, start no matter the circumstances. If you if you go and right before you watch this video, then it's day zero. But start. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for next week. Don't wait for the month because you'll be waiting for a damn long time. Start now. I command you to start now. And the sooner you start, the better it will be for you. You, the fact that you even are watching videos like this is a start. You started your journey to quit. I am proud of you. This sounds weird, I know, but this random guy, brown guy, is proud of you because you started. So basically, don't wait for the next day, don't wait for the following day. Start now, today. It doesn't matter if you are edge maxing before this video. It doesn't matter if you busted before this video. It doesn't matter if you I don't know. I don't care what you're doing. You edge max. Even now, as you watching me edge maxing, start now. Stop. Don't. It doesn't. It doesn't matter that. Oh, I'm gonna wait for tomorrow. That means I get to do extra today. If you wait for tomorrow, that you're basically giving yourself a margin to do extra of the nonsense that you're doing today. Don't stop, bro. Or stop, gal. If you're a girl watching this, stop. I don't know about girls, but girls, it's better that you stop doing that. Because I heard that if you're doing this, yeah, if you're doing that, then your thing will get less sensitive. Your clitoris will get less sensitive, and it's gonna cause when you actually have your husband that you having sexual intercourse with, you won't feel as pleasurable. It's better that you do nothing at all and maybe find your husband. And for men as well, it's better that you don't do anything at all and find your wife that you can do it with. And it's not a sin to uh to be intimate with your partner. By being intimate with yourself, you're just a loser. Imagine I used to wake up every day feeling like a loser, lonely, etc. I couldn't really uh, be happy, be fulfilled by doing it. Does not fulfill you. Doing this won't fulfill you. Stop. This has been your boy Malik, and this video may be cringe and then whatever, but it's going to help you. So follow my advice. I'll make another video. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and peace. And peace. I meant to end the video.